Over the last few days, we created a script to stop Qlik Sense services. Today, let's build one to start them. A script to start Qlik Sense services is essentially the same as the script to stop Qlik Sense services, but in the reverse order. And it's a bit simpler because we don't really need parameters to control the conditional starting of various services. Let's start by taking a look at the starting order of Qlik Sense services, which is this. The thing to note here is that the Qlik Sense Service Dispatcher has a bunch of microservices that need some time to boot up. Here's what they are. There's a broker service, a data profiling service, a pub service, and a bunch more. Once the Qlik Sense Service Dispatcher is started, and before starting the remaining Qlik Sense services, Qlik recommends waiting 5 to 10 seconds to give these microservices time to start. Other than that, there's no nuances to starting Qlik Sense services. Now, to stop a service, we used PowerShell's stop service command, and to start a service, you guessed it, we'll need to use the start service command. So the first service that we'll need to start is the service for the repository database. We'll use this command for that. Very similar to the script for stopping the repository database service. We'll have the get service command figure out which repository service we have, and then we pipe whichever service it found to the start service command to start it. This way, the script will work for both bundled and standalone installations of PostgreSQL. Okay, so the next service that needs to be started is Qlik Logging Service. Again, this is an old service that isn't available in modern versions of Qlik Sense. I don't have it, so I won't include it in my script. But if you do see it on your server, I've included the command to start the service in the description of this video. Next is the Qlik Sense Service Dispatcher. Here's the command to start it. And as discussed earlier, we'll need to pause the script for 5 to 10 seconds to give time for the microservices to start. To pause the script, we'll use this start sleep command. I'll pause the script for 10 seconds to be safe. And above the start sleep command, I'll add this write output command just to let us know that we're waiting for microservices to start. This way we won't be just looking at the PowerShell console and wondering why it paused after starting the service dispatcher. Okay, lastly, we'll have these two commands to start the remaining services. The repository service must be started next, and then these 4 services can be started at the same time in no particular order, which is why they're all listed in the single start service command. Okay, so this script will start Qlik Sense services in appropriate order. It will work in Qlik Sense servers with both bundled and standalone installations of PostgreSQL, and it considers the extra time service dispatchers microservices need to boot up. The last step is to add error handling. Now, we dove deep into error handling yesterday, so I won't waste your time repeating it. Check out that video if you've missed it. Now, to add error handling, all we need to do is wrap the commands that we want to monitor for errors in the try block, like this. And we'll add this catch block at the bottom here, which will save the error details to this log file. Make sure to change the directory here to be the directory where you want your log files to be saved. All right, the script to automate starting QlikSense services is built. Next, let's test it to make sure it works. I've already stopped my QlikSense services, launched PowerShell as an admin, and navigated to the directory where the script to start QlikSense services is located. So I'll just go ahead and type dot backslash and the name of the script file and hit enter to have it start QlikSense services. There you go. It successfully started all of the services. It figured out that I'm using bundled PostgreSQL and started the QlikSenseRepositoryDatabase service. It told me that it was waiting for the microservices to start, paused for 10 seconds, and started the remaining QlikSense services in the right order. And if I refresh the services app, we'll see that the services have in fact been started. Great. Okay, so starting of the services works well. Let's test the error handling. I'll go ahead and change the name of one of the services to have it throw an error. This way we can confirm the script stops running and creates a log file when something breaks. I'll save the script and stop the services. Okay, now that the services are stopped, I'll run the script to start the services and watch to see if it'll error out and generate the log file. Let's see it. There you go. It ran into an error, told me about it in the console, and generated this log file. Let's see what's inside it. We have the date and the title of the error and the message saying that it couldn't find this service. Awesome. Error handling also works well. So there you go. You now have both a script to stop and a script to start QlikSense services. That's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow with more QlikSense admin tips and insights.